Good morning. Hi, it's Heather Buckman here. Happy Wednesday. I am coming to you live today with some more thoughts, some inspirational tips to help you move forward in your day and your life and reach your goals in your life, your business, your health, whatever. And, go visit my website, heatherbuckman.com. There's a lot of good information there, too. So today I was just thinking about, something that I'm kind of trying to do, and I do, just some of it subconsciously, I guess, is that I have started creating habits, daily habits that I want to do that's going to move me to success and be, reach my goals a little bit faster. I feel like we talk about planning all the time, and you got to set up your plan and plan your week and know what you're going to do and use your, block your time. We talked about that yesterday so that you reach success, but you have to really get in the habit of doing that. So not only are you getting in the habit of blocking the time on your calendar, but you're getting in the habit of showing up at those times. But it's everything. So if you have a business, right, maybe you're trying to blog more. You need to get in a habit of writing a blog maybe every Wednesday. Maybe that's exactly where you start. Or if you want to step out your comfort zone, maybe do a live video every, 2 or 3 days a week just to get yourself outside your comfort zone and do it. But just sort of say, hey, for the next week, I'm going to do this habit, 1, 2, 3, and just kind of make yourself I have on my planner a little check, check, a little checkbox to say, this is what I'm doing this week. This is what I'm doing today. I'm trying to create that daily habit that's going to help me be successful in what I want to reach. Just think about it. When we get up, if you have a day job or something, you probably get up and you have a morning routine, right? I used to get up, get showered, get dressed, go make my coffee, eat something, and then, kind of run out the door. I'd have to feed my dog and walk my dog in there. But it was the same thing every day. I mean, to the point where even my dog knows my habit of what time I get up and when he's going to eat breakfast. Now it's even kind of the same thing on the weekend. He kind of knows my habits, right? So what are your habits for everything? If you're a makeup kind of girl and you don't put your makeup on today because you want to look good, feel good, and that's just part of your daily routine is to get up and do that. But then on a Saturday or a Sunday, you just take the day off and you relax and you're not, you didn't put your makeup on and all of a sudden you have to run a quick errand. And do you feel uncomfortable and out of place because that was part of your habit. You just do it to look good and that's how you feel, that all of a sudden something feels out of place, right? For me, one example is, it might be a workout. Some people are addicted to working out and stuff, and if they miss a day, they just feel off or lazy or out, just right? For me, if I don't take my morning supplements, some of them, I feel it immediately. I have a brain health supplement that will calm me down and get me through my day, and if I don't take it, I feel anxious and overwhelmed, and my whole day just starts off. So as part of my morning routine is to get up, drink my coffee, take my supplements, my one-a-day vitamins and my probiotics and stuff like that. And then I get my day started with, a good book, a little journaling and, kind of some art because that's my meditation time. So what are some things that you need to start adding in as a daily routine or a daily habit, right? If you're trying to build a business, maybe you need to post more consistently on your like page or blog more, or maybe you want to do Pinterest and you want to go in there and, like and share and comment and people's posts in there or post photos or however that works. I don't know Pinterest that well. Maybe it's the same thing on Instagram. You just want to be consistent. You want to show up every day, right? So make a note. I want to show up on Instagram every day. Check, check, check. I mean, it's simple to check it off and say, yes, I did or no, I didn't, right? And it should be kind of part of your blocking your time. A lot of people say to me Heather, I don't use skincare at night. I just like to get up and go to bed. So I kind of try to set some daily habits by a trigger. That's another way I say, for me, when I started using Miriam, I wasn't a skincare kind of person. I just went to bed and I had a thing. So when I had to use this night cream right before I went to bed, my trigger was as soon as I was done eating dinner, I went into the bathroom and applied my night cream, knowing that the rest of my night was pretty much done and I was just going to hang out at home. Then that became a habit, right? I ate dinner, I used my skincare. I ate dinner, I used my skincare. Now it's to a point where I love the results, right? So I just know to use it. But it took a while for me, maybe the first month, just to do it every day to become a habit. That trigger, I'm sorry, I got hair in my eyes. That trigger was showing up and just doing it every day after dinner. That was my trigger. So what are your habits and how do you need to kind of incorporate some good, successful ideas into it? Like maybe reading a good book. Maybe your trigger is, 15 minutes before I go to bed, I'm going to read this book. Or maybe I have a favorite show and every commercial that comes on, I'm going to like turn the commercials off and mute them, and that's when I'm going to read my book, right? Maybe you can start setting some daily habits that you know you need to do. If you're writing a book, maybe your daily habit is writing, 500 words a day, right? Maybe, I don't even know. But you've got, but I think you just, that whatever you want to achieve, you need to start setting those daily habits to make it happen. And a lot of times if you chunk that into your day, whatever, we went to it yesterday, 15-minute time slots or 30-minute blocks, you'll be able to start making those happen. I believe when we add too many daily habits, all of a sudden we've overwhelmed ourselves, You can't go, like I ran a marathon. I can't just get up today and run a marathon tomorrow. I just haven't been running and stuff. That's 26 miles. I would die probably by mile 2 right now because I haven't run, right? But I know if I just get up and do a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow and a little bit, my mileage is going to start to increase to the point where 26 miles becomes easy, right? Crazy to say that, but 26 miles becomes a lot easier than you think after you've been running it. So, here's my question to you is what are you doing today that's just simple that will start getting you to run that mile, that marathon, that 1 mile little increment thing that's going to become a daily habit. Once you do that habit, add more to it, right? Okay, I know that I've now consistently posted on Instagram every single day of the week, right? That was my goal. And I've done that maybe for 2 weeks in a row. Maybe now I need to go in and, share and talk to more people on Instagram. So that's going to be my daily habit, is to talk to more people, right? Maybe my daily habit is just I haven't been eating breakfast all week and I want to try to eat healthier. So I'm going to start eating breakfast this week and then move on to a healthy lunch and then move on to a healthy dinner. So do one little thing a day that can help you build to the next level, right? And create those habits and you'll see more success. And it takes time, and I know I'm, really good at it. Your habits are going to change. It's okay, if you find out, 2 months from now that, you want to add something in or take something out, your day might change. I find, with me, my habits become time sensitive, too, right? I know that I'm going to get up and I'm going to do XYZ before 8 o'clock in the morning, right? That's where my reading and my meditation and drinking my coffee and getting my day started. Then I might answer emails for the half hour, right? And then at lunchtime I might run some errands or whatever, eat my lunch and run some errands. My habits become my day, right? If you have a job and you're trying to do something else, you might know that as soon as you get home from work, you need to work out. That could be your trigger, that could be your time, because when you start just bouncing around and saying, well, I'm going to work out at 3 o'clock today and 8 o'clock tomorrow and 6 o'clock tomorrow, all of a sudden you don't have a daily rhythm that you're going in, and your habits are going to be harder to stick. They're just going to drive you crazy, right? You're just going to feel off because you're just out of place. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect, maybe you can only do your workouts today in the morning and tomorrow at night. Maybe, you have to kind of adjust. But I think when you get into that daily rhythm and you add in your habits that you're trying to do at a certain time, it's just going to start becoming natural. It's going to be like putting on your makeup when you go out, and if you don't, you feel off, right? You just feel off. Wow, I didn't get a chance to read my book today because I had to drop my husband off at work, right? Then you just feel off. And now you're like, oh, how can I schedule that in because I can't not do that today? So I think whatever goal you have, I think you need to step back and kind of look at it and go, what daily habits do I need to do to make that happen, right? From, I still have a goal and I am failing at it miserably and I know why, is I still want to try to eat this more keto diet kind of thing, but the whole giving up carbs in my wine at night is why I just haven't really been successful. But I do try to make time to kind of read a little bit on it and understand it a little bit more, maybe a little bit of research every day, because one of these days I'm just going to try it. I have this thing and I got to just try it and go for it, right? So you've got to just go for it and you got to make an attempt to do it. And if it's not something that's really important, you're not going to do it, and then just kind of cross it off your list and get it over with and say, hey, that's not important to me anymore. But you've got to make it a habit to learn it and do it and schedule it and show up for it, and once you do it, it becomes easier. So for me, learning is a daily habit. I feel like I have to learn something new every day. And just research it. It could be 10 minutes or it could be a half an hour of reading a good book or listening to some audio or something, right? And maybe another habit you need to do is spend more time with positive people in what you're trying to achieve. Or maybe you need to do less time with certain people that are like negative and not really helping you reach your goal. I mean, sometimes habits are just daily things. Like, who do you spend time at lunch with? Are they moving you forward or not? I mean, it might be my dog playing with the bag. Here, Romeo. And that's all I just wanted to leave you with today is just kind of start setting some habits and moving forward so you go towards where you want to go. Once they become a habit, add on slowly. Hi everybody, Tom and Lisa who's all joining me. Add on slowly so you see success and you don't overwhelm yourself by doing too many things all at once. I feel like, that goes back to New Year's resolutions where we want to clean the house and we want to, work out every day and we want to eat healthy, and then we quit because we've done too much all at once. So just do one little daily habit today and then build on it. So what's one goal that you want by the end of the month that you could focus on just this week, and then next week do a little bit more, and then next week a little bit more, to the point where it becomes a habit, and now you're enjoying it, and now you're seeing success. And when you see success, then you really do want to add on to more, and you want to keep that habit going. So that's my tip today, guys. I would love to hear some of your habits below that are really helping you reach your goals, from maybe some of your favorite supplements to, how do you schedule your workouts and get them in. Maybe your habit is, I lay my clothes out for my workout the night before, so that sets me up for success when I get up early in the morning, right? Or I plan my day tomorrow, tonight before I, go home at the end of the day, so I know that tomorrow my work day is going to be successful, right? Those are little habits that if you just get into, that might only take 5 or 10 minutes, but they set you up for success, right? So what is a little habit that you're going to start doing today and tomorrow that's going to push you closer to where you want to go, so that, in the month or 6 months or a year, you're definitely moving forward and you're going to love it. It's not going to be that chore like I said right now. Maybe my goal is I just need to, and I'm trying, drink, a little less wine a week, and I really have stepped back. So maybe I just drink my, my wine on Fridays. Maybe that should be my habit, right? I can, just have my wine on Fridays and the rest of the week is off, and that way I can move closer to my goal of maybe eating keto, right? That's one thing that's going to take some time and take some effort. Maybe if I don't drink wine every night, but maybe if I drink wine every night, maybe I cut it back 3 nights a week, so I go every other night and then every 2 nights or something, right? So do baby steps if you have to. Just do baby steps to get you where you want to go, but make it a little daily habit to say, this is what I'm going to do, or this is what I'm not going to do that's going to move me forward. And with that, I hope you see success. Stop by my website, heatherbuckman.com, or my like page. I'm going to post more tips on habits today over on my like page. I will post a link in the comments below, and keto wine, I'll have to look into that. I have no idea what that even is. But, that's my tip today, is just kind of start doing some habits. I would love to hear, what is one habit that you're going to implement today or this week that's going to move you forward? Blogging more, working out more, eating right better, eating breakfast, whatever. So I love to hear your goal and what one habit you're going to add to your life. Talk to you later. Bye. Post it below. I can't wait to hear from you. Have a great day.